marching on together. Through thick and thin, isn't that the chant at the football games over in Europe, especially in the UK? Marching on together, and you march on with your teams, whether the team is doing well or whether the team is doing not so well. And I appreciate you. I just was thinking, like, man, if you are watching these vlogs, I appreciate it. You're dedicated. I think you probably understand the bigger picture of what this channel is all about. Even though I'm not racing a big city marathon today, I'm not running up a 14,000-foot mountain, but it's the kind of the day-to-day, the nitty-gritty that is really the essence of life. Like, you're not going to be setting FKTs on 14ers every day. You're not going to be flying across over to Europe to race a big city marathon every month or even every year. So it's the day-to-day that I'm working on. As you know, yesterday was the International Day, and today is packaging up the domestic shipments. So that's what I've been working on all day, and we're making progress. I just got to tell you, in a big way. Speaking of big city marathons, Boston. What are we at? 3 weeks? Or is it 2.5? Anyway, it's coming up really quickly, okay? Boston Marathon. I'm not racing, but I will be there, all right? Meeting all of you, cheering on, finally getting back out there to these big city marathons. And I'll just ask right now, who's your winners, men and women, all right? Let us know in the comments, and why. Wow, I was looking at the fields on both sides, but it is stacked this year. Obviously, you know who is racing, so it's going to be very, very exciting. And here's a few more details on your screen right now for my Boston trip. Now, I'll just say right now, group run Sunday morning. Group run Sunday morning, 9 a.m. We will meet at the Heinz Convention Center. That's where the expo is at, just right out there in front of that main entrance, okay, at 9 a.m. Eastern time, of course. And I took a poll, like, what time should we meet? And it was like split even between 8, 9, or 10 a.m. I decided we're going to split it down the middle at 9 a.m. And then we're going to do our group run from there, okay? So we're probably going to walk or jog, depending on how many people are there, about a half mile to the Charles River. And actually, I'm going to pull up. We're going to pop out right at the Miriam and Sydney Stoneman Playground, okay? So it's like a half mile from the Heinz Convention Center. We'll probably go down, Hereford Street, okay? For those that might be just running a few minutes late. I can't wait to meet all of you. It's going to be fun, and I'm sure I'll bring along a few hats and stickers and shirts to pass out to all of you. So, wanted to mention that, and there'll be some more details, and this is actually really important. The next chapter. Here we go. We're not messing around, all right? And again, the nitty-gritty of life. Again, it's not all fast workouts or epic shots, in New York City or what have you. Sometimes you gotta talk details, okay? So, the DGR newsletter. We're upping our game, all right? So in a big way. Now, I know you get a lot of emails, and I know there's a lot of great I love email, actually. I don't read all of it, but there's some newsletters that I subscribe to that I'm like, wow, this is really great free information. I'm learning here, and I appreciate the people that, put the time to putting it together. Well, we're upping our game, okay? In the DGR newsletter, moving forward, all right? And you can sign up over on the website. So the goal is once a week, every Monday, okay? That's the goal. Race of the week, we're going to feature a runner spotlight, a DGR. So you out there, you can submit your story. Maybe you just ran a 200-mile race. Maybe you qualified for UTMB and you're in. Maybe you won your local 10K at the age of 75. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. You can share your story with me, info@DeMoorGlobalRunning.com, and I'm going to create an archive of stories with a photo. You got to send in a photo as well, and I will put it into the DGR newsletter. All right, sound good? Info@DeMoorGlobalRunning.com. Running articles that caught my attention over the past week. All right, so I'll put 3 or 4 articles in just for you to peruse at your leisure. workout ideas, all right? Sometimes our training can get a little stale, especially in the wintertime, and you might need a fresh idea for a workout, okay? Obviously, running it by your coach if you have a coach, so workout ideas. And then email me if you have ideas for the DGR newsletter, okay? Whatever ideas you have that you think would add value to the DGR family, all right? And I'll read through them and we'll see. And again, if you want, they're over there actually. If you want to see the new DGR coffee mug that's going to be going up for sale in April, oh man, they're going to sell out so quick. You can see them now on the newsletter that's going to be sent out tomorrow. Okay, so the DGR newsletter is going to be sent out tomorrow. It's going to be a little off because of I'm filming this on a Tuesday, so I'm going to send it out on Wednesday. Probably Wednesday afternoon. Well, when you're watching this, Wednesday. So go over, sign up, and there'll be a picture in there of the new DGR coffee mug. Sound good? Okay. Question of the day. What was something you thought would be easy until you tried it? This is a little bit of a stretch, but man, I didn't think it would be so difficult to select a winner for CIM. As you know, I announced a couple days ago, I'm partnering with CIM to give away a free entry to the California International Marathon, for those that don't know. And oh my goodness, it was so hard. So many stories. I mean, so many, and if I haven't replied yet, thank you for your patience. But I selected one. It was not easy, but that's the question of the day. What was something you thought would be easy until you tried it? I don't know if I'm ever going to do that again because it was so hard. And I'm going to keep this anonymous for now. And good news, we don't have to keep it anonymous, okay? Because I just got an email back saying we're good to go to share more about Brandon and his son. Okay, so I'm going to put a title on the screen with a little more information about CDKL5 deficiency disorder. All right, thank you, Brandon, for sharing. Roll the tape. Thank you for the awesome opportunity you are offering. So this is the comment of the day. Thank you for the awesome opportunity you are offering your followers. I would love the chance to run the California International Marathon in honor of my son. My son was born with a rare genetic defect that impacts all areas of his life. He battles daily seizures, is wheelchair bound, he needs to be fed by tube, etc., etc. 3 years ago, I ate my way to the largest I had ever been, 230 pounds. I had reached my breaking point. I felt unhealthy, tired, and uncomfortable. I wanted to make a lasting change. My son was 2 at the time and wanted to make sure that I could be there for him as he grows up and to be able to lift and move him as he gets bigger and older. He is my motivation to run. I lost weight and got in shape by running and training for my first ever marathon in 2021. His life is a reminder to me each and every day. I challenge myself to do hard things since he has to do hard things every day without a choice. Oh man, that got me oh my goodness. I also run because he cannot walk and run. I don't want to take for granted the ability and health God has given me, especially since my son doesn't get that opportunity. I give my son each medal I receive from racing, and here are a few of those moments. So then he shared like 3 or 4 photos in the email, and if he gives me permission, I will share the photos with you. Wow. So you win, and congratulations, you're racing CIM this year. Unbelievable. Okay, thank you for just being open to being vulnerable and sharing about your family story, and you are more. I can't wait to meet you and your family in Sacramento, and it's just amazing. So that's today's vlog, everybody. Again, the nitty-gritty of life, sometimes that's what it takes to move the ball down the court. Oh, it's wild. It's a wild time, but we're making it through. We're getting it through. Boston, I'll see you there. I'll create a Strava event and post it down below, okay, in the description. Sign up for the DGR newsletter. I mean, I think it's going to take a little bit of time to make it awesome, but I really think it's going to be a great resource for many of you. And then onward we go. All right, we'll toss it. We'll just toss it to something right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.